Hello fams, good day and welcome back to our YouTube channel Diary TV. I remain your host, Divine Favor Awogo. Yes, today we are diving into one of the most electrifying matchups of the 2025 Under-20 African Cup of Nations. Nigeria's Flying Eagles versus Tunisia's Junior Carthage Eagles. This Group B opener at the 30 June Stadium in Cairo is more than just a game. It's a clash of history, talent and ambition. Nigeria, the record 7-time champions, are chasing an 8th crown, while Tunisia, the underdogs with North African grit, are ready to spoil the party. In this video, we're breaking it all down, the 5 Flying Eagles players who could steal the show, how their strategy might outsmart Tunisia, the strengths and weaknesses of the Junior Carthage Eagles, the expectations for Nigeria's campaign, and the pivotal role these young stars will play in this blockbusters opener. Buckle up because this is gonna be a 25-minute ride, packed with insight, passion, and of course football fever. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get started. Alright, let's talk about the heart of Nigerian squad. The 5 players tipped to be matched winners against Tunisia. Now these young stars are the pulse of the Flying Eagles, each bringing unique skills that could turn the game on its head. Now let's meet them. Number 1, we have Kparobo Arierhi, the goal machine. This dynamic forward is a nightmare for defenders. Arierhi was the top scorer of the WAFU B Under-20 Championship, netting twice in the final against Ghana, and he led the TCC League with a ridiculous 22 goals in 15 matches. His standout skills, of course, lightning pace, clinical finishing, and a knack for finding space in the box. Whether it's a tap in or a screamer from distance, Arierhi's got the tools to punish Tunisia's backline. Number 2, we've got Bameyi, the rock-solid captain. This defender is the backbone of the team. At just 20, Bameyi has already played at senior and under-23 levels for Nigeria, bringing leadership and composure. His vocal presence organizes the defense, and despite his smaller frame, he's a beast in tactics and of course aerial duels. His ability to read the game and start attacks from the back makes him a dual threat, defensive wall and of course playmaker. Number 3, we've got Ebenezer Harcourt, the wall in goal. If Nigeria's gonna keep a clean sheet, of course, Harcourt's reflexes are key. Playing for Sporting Lagos, this keeper pulled off 2 jaw-dropping saves against Tunisia in their 1-0 win. Earning a clean sheet, his calmness under pressure and ability to command his box gives the Flying Eagles confidence to push forward without fear. Yes, we've got number 4, who happens to be Awal Ibrahim, the midfield maestro. This Bayelsa United star scored the decisive goal against Tunisia with a moment of pure magic, a silky first touch and a cool finish past the keeper. Awal's vision, dribbling and ability to glide past defenders makes him a creative spark. He's a guy who can unlock a tight game with a killer pass or a solo run. Now we've got number 5, Divine Olise, the versatile forward. Not to be confused with the Super Eagles legend Sunday Olise, this kid got flair in his DNA. Yes, Olise's nifty footwork and eye for goal makes him a constant threat. Whether starting or coming off the bench, his ability to drift between the lines and create chances out of nothing could be a game changer against Tunisia's disciplined defense. Now these 5, Arierhi, Bameyi, Harcourt, Ibrahim and Olise, are of course the X factors. Now their blend of speed, strength, creativity and clutch performances could light up Cairo. But how will they shape Nigerians' game plan? Now let's find out on the next segment. Yes, up next we've got the Flying Eagles strategy and team dynamics. Of course, that's what up next. So how do these stars fit into Nigeria's strategy? Yes, and what kind of team dynamics can we expect? Now, the Flying Eagles under coach Aliyu Zubairu are known for their high-pressing attacking style. Owned during their WAFU B title run, with these 5 players on the pitch, Nigeria's game plan is gonna be aggressive, yes, fluid and of course relentless. First, let's talk attack. Now, Kparobo Arierhi and Divine Olise from a little fault line, Arierhi's direct runs and finishing pair perfectly with Olise's tricky and playmaking. Expect Nigerians to stress Tunisia defense with wide runs, quick 1-2s and crosses into the box. Otherwise, Ibrahim sitting in midfield will be the conductor, spraying passes to the wings and linking up with the forwards. His ability to break lines with a single pass could exploit any gaps in Tunisia's setup. Nigerians likely to dominate possessions using their technical front line to keep Tunisia pinned back. Now in defense, it's all about balance. Bameyi's leadership ensures the backline stayed organized, even when Nigeria pushes forward. Now his ability to step inside midfield and start attacks gives the Flying Eagles flexibility, allowing fullbacks like Adamu, Maigari and Odinaka Okoro to overlap and support the attack. Now Ebenezer Harcourt's heroics in goal mean Nigeria can take risks. knowing they've got a reliable last line of defense. Team dynamics, of course, it's all about chemistry. Nigeria's 2-1 friendly win over Egypt showed a squad finally clicking. Arierhi's goals, Ibrahim's creativity, and Bameyi's vocal presence create a spine of confidence. The Flying Eagles play with swagger, feeding off each other's energy. Now, against Tunisia, they'll look to exploit their opponent's lack of cohesion. Tunisia were late entrants after Ivory Coast withdrawal, so their preparation might be shaky. Nigerians can capitalize by pressing high early, forcing errors, and bouncing on loose balls. Now, the strategy, high tempo, wide attacks, and a solid defensive core plays to Nigerian strengths, speed, technical flair, and of course resilience. But what about Tunisia? What do the junior Carthage Eagles bring to the table, and how can Nigeria smart them? Now let's break it down. Up next is the Tunisia's strengths and weaknesses, of course. Tunisia's junior Carthage Eagles are no pushovers, for sure. North African teams are known for their tactical discipline, and Tunisia is no exception. Now let's unpack their strengths, of course, weaknesses, and how Nigeria can turn the tables. Now let's get to the strengths. First, their organization. Tunisia's defense, led by Mohamed Wahil Dabali and Ryan Jabi, is tough to break down. Dabali's 6'2" frame makes him a monster in the air, while Jabi's speed and ball-playing ability keeps things tidy at the back. In attack, Yusuf Becha is the danger man. Valued at 500,000 euros, this versatile forward can play as a winger, attacking midfielder, or second striker. His passing and penalty taking skills make him a clutch performer. Khalil El Ayari, bearing the number 10, adds flair with his quick feet and wicked left foot. Tunisia is likely to sit deep, absorb pressure, and hit on the counter with Becher and El Ayari is leading the charge. So now, get to Tunisia's weaknesses. Here's where Nigeria can strike, for sure. Tunisia's late entry means they lack the rhythm and cohesion of a team like Nigeria, who dominated WAFU B. Their attack, while dangerous, relies heavily on Becher and Omar Ben Ali, who is hardworking but not a prolific scorer. Now, Tunisia's midfield can be overrun if pressed aggressively. As seen in their 4-0 loss to Nigeria in 2023, their defense was solid, struggles against pacey wingers who stretch the pitch. Exactly what Arierhi and Odise bring. Now, how Nigeria can capitalize? Now let's get there. The Flying Eagles should target Tunisia's midfield early. While Ibrahim's creativity and Caleb Ochediku's work rate can disrupt Tunisia's build-up. Forcing turnovers, yes. Now, Nigerians wingers should exploit the flanks, pulling Dabali and Jabi out of position and creating space for Arierhi to attack. Now, defensively, Bameyi needs to keep Becher quiet, using his reading of the game to intercept passes. Harcourt's flexes will be crucial against Tunisia's counterattacks, especially if El Ayari unleashes one of his long-range shots by playing to their strengths, speed, pressing, and of course clinical finishing. Nigeria can expose Tunisia's lack of cohesion and turn defensive discipline into a liability. But what does this match mean for the Flying Eagles' bigger picture? Now let's talk. Yes, the Flying Eagles aren't just playing for pride, they are chasing history, of course. With 7 under-20 AFCON titles, Nigeria is the most successful team in the tournament's history, and expectations are sky high for an 8th crown in 2025. This match against Tunisia is the first step in a tough Group B that includes Morocco and Kenya. Now, a win here sets the tune, boosts morale, and sends a message to rivals like Senegal, Egypt, and Ghana. Now, Coach Aliou Zuberi's squad is built for success. Their WAFU B triumph and 2-1 friendly win over Egypt showed they are in form. The goal, of course, not just the title, but a spot in the 2025 FIFA Under-20 World Cup in Chile, reserved for the first semi-finalists. Fans expect Nigerians to dominate, leveraging their attacking flair and defensive solidity. But Group B is tricky. Morocco is a former champion and Kenya is an unpredictable debutant. A strong start against Tunisia is critical to building momentum. Now, this match could define Nigeria's campaign, a convincing win driven by Arierhi's goals or Ibrahim's magic would silence doubters and prove the Flying Eagles are title contenders, but a slip-up could dent their confidence, especially with Morocco looming. Now, the pressure's on, but this squad thrives under it. Their history, 4 titles in the 1980s, a dominant 1989 campaign, and the 2015 crown shows they know how to deliver. So how do our 5 stars fit into this high-stakes opener? Now, let's wrap it up with their role in deciding the outcome. Up next, of course, is the role of the 5 stars and key to success. Now, the spotlight on Kparobo Arierhi, Bameyi, Ebenezer Harcourt, Ibrahim, and of course Divine Olise. These 5 could hold the key to Nigeria's victory, and their performances might just decide who leaves Cairo with 3 points. Arierhi's role will be the finisher if Nigeria create chances. Arierhi's clinical edge could bury Tunisia early. His key to success is staying composed in the box and of course exploiting any defensive lapses. Now, Bameyi's job, of course, lead and lock down. Yes, shutting out better and organizing the defense will keep Nigeria in control. His vocal leadership will be crucial in tense moments. Harcourt's mission be the hero. Tunisia counter will test him, but of course his reflexes saves will preserve a clean sheet. Now, staying focused is his key. Ibrahim starts, of course, to create magic. A moment of brilliance, a dribble, a pass, or even a goal could break Tunisia's resolve. Now, his key is keeping the tempo high and avoiding sloppy turnovers. Olise's role be wildcards, whether starting or snubbed on. His flair can change the game's rhythm. Staying unpredictable will keep Tunisia's guessing. Now, the key to their collective success, of course, here comes synergy. If Arierhi and Olise stretch the defense, Ibrahim finds the gaps, Bameyi holds the line, and Harcourt stands tall, Nigeria could cruise. But they will need discipline to avoid complacency, as seen in their late wobbles against Tunisia. Now, Tunisia's resilience means Nigeria must stay sharp for 90 solid minutes, finishing chances and respecting their opponent's counter-attacking threats. Now, this match is more than a game. It's a statement. A win here could pop and of course propel the Flying Eagles towards glory, with these 5 stars leading the charge. Who is your player to watch, guys? Drop it in the comments, smash that like button and subscribe for more AFCON breakdowns. Yes, till I come your way next time, do not forget to keep the football glory alive. And of course, we remain Diary TV. Peace out.